Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. Today we're talking all about the second week of the Toronto LiftOff Film Festival and the exciting news and season award nominations.
As our New York comes to its conclusion.
Yes, so we'll be talking about the New York winners. Exciting times. Thank you to everyone who is joining us in the chat room already. We can already see that the conversation is flowing a little bit, so thank you Sam and Kevin for joining the festival's, the YouTube stream so far. Do let us know what your favourite films of the festivals have been.
Always interesting to hear.
Yep. Which festival are you taking part in? That's always interesting for us to know as well.
Right. Well, let's start with Toronto.
Should we start with Toronto?
So let's look at some of the latest stats. As Nat said, we're coming to the end of our second week, so basically our midway point.
It's gone so fast.
It's gone so fast. It has.
So Toronto is running from the 2nd of August all the way through to the 31st of August. And before we start announcing which films are currently in the lead, should we talk a little bit about the prizes?
Let's do it.
Okay, so as you will see with the New York announcement later within the stream, Toronto follows a very similar pattern. So after this first initial round, the audience round, as we call it, the top films will be migrating over to the network round. And the network round takes place on the LiftOff Network Hub for our members and filmmakers who are taking part in the festival to view those selected films. So there will be 2 audience choice films, which this stream is all about, and then also between 1 and 2 jury selection as well, which will then be migrating into the network round.
Absolutely. And then from there, we select our winners, the Audience Choice Award, and our lovely Season Award nominations, who will be in the running to win one of these at our big red carpet ballroom event next year.
Yes, and that, well, fingers, toes, everything crossed, will be taking place here at Primus Studios in January 2022, and we'll be rolling that red carpet out.
Yeah, we will.
Champagne will be flowing. And hopefully
we're going to have enough champagne to make up for last year.
Well, and it's our 10th birthday party, so it's a huge, huge year of celebration for us. So we're really hoping that we can do all of those things that we've just mentioned.
Absolutely.
All right, let's find out more about the Toronto Festival.
Absolutely. So we've got 5 programmes here. All have been amazing, packed with different films. But let's start with New Voice Shorts.
Yes, so New Voice Shorts is currently on 62 viewers, and it has 456 playthroughs from 9 countries. So a little bit of a slow start, so we will be monitoring this throughout the festival, but it's great to see these next 2 films which are in the lead.
Absolutely. So top of that list at the moment, as of about midday today, is Scrambled Eggs. A 5-minute short from Canada, directed by Kevin Forbes. A man suffering from dissociative episodes tries to go about his day, all while questioning what is real. Ordinary tasks send him deeper into this visceral nightmare. A black and white film there, so if that's your thing, go and check this out on New Voice Shorts. And then not far behind it is Bear, which is an Indian half-an-hour short directed by Ronak Kamat. The story of a naked man who frequents apartments to watch women sleep is only told by one woman who nobody believes.
Wow. And am I right in thinking Kevin's in the chat room?
Let's have a look. I think you're right, Kevin.
Kevin,
yes! Hi, Kevin.
Thank you for joining us today. There. And well done for being currently in the lead on the New Voices programme.
And somebody does say, where's Rupert?
I know. Do you know what? I said to Claire, I wonder if someone will ask, where's Rupert today? Rupert is currently at home. He... massive sidetrack. He was on a play date yesterday. He was completely shattered, so I gave him the day off, basically.
We all need a day off here and there.
Yes. So he will not be joining us today, but he will be back next time. Right here, right in the middle.
Sam Frazier also says that the New York Festival was the first one that he was a part of. He's literally only just found out these exist. So I don't know if you're referring to LiftOff there and all of our events or film festivals in general, but either way, let us know. If you're relatively new to the festival scene in general, I know it can be quite overwhelming, but there is lots of treats for you to find out there. And thank you for joining us.
Yeah, and we'll be talking about the Festival Hub at the end or towards the end of the stream and the different things that are happening on our network. So do stay tuned if you are new to the LiftOff Network.
Absolutely. Okay, now on to Trendsetter Shorts. Tell us the stats.
Yes, so Trendsetter Shorts, we've got 118 viewers on 898 plays throughs from 13 different countries, including Canada, America, Norway, and Australia. Wow, lots of different places.
Yeah, so this has been a really, really busy festival from the start. This page has been buzzing.
Amazing. So which film is currently in the lead?
So it is Give Time on a huge 13 votes, considering we're only halfway through the festival especially. Again, Canadian, so we're seeing lots of Canadian films shoot to the top, which is great. Directed by Louis Olivier, and I believe this is also produced by Lauren Peer, who is really active on our Network Hub, which is lovely to see. This is a 21-minute drama romance based on a true moment shared between lovers. Give Time tells the story of Alice, a young woman grieving the loss of her lover, Leo.
So this is the only film we're announcing for the Trendsetter Shorts programme, because there are 3 films on 5 votes that are scratching at the heels of Give Time. So they are Lady M, Midday Hags, 5 votes. Then we have Oh Brother, also on 5 votes, and Overnight on 5 votes as well. I hope when we're here next week, we will have been able to separate that and be announcing more films.
Yeah,
there are lots of ties to be announced in this stream here today.
Absolutely.
All right, so then moving on to Judges Select Shorts, we have 57 viewers, 313 playthroughs, and we also have 13 countries watching. So lots of countries watching for this programme, but those viewers, you'll see them jump up massively towards the back end of the festival.
Absolutely.
So what are our 2 films?
Well, we've got 2 films in tied joint position at the moment, which is High Stakes and Hot Dogs, a Danish film. So if you're wondering what that title was, that's what the translation is. Directed by Jonas Robstad Nielsen and Magnus Axelsen. A 17-minute short which follows Omar in his failed attempt in seeking revenge on the racist Jan. As Omar is forced to do the robbery, he himself has just reported to the police. Although I should probably say Jan, isn't it?
Jan?
She's better at doing the Scandinavian names than me.
Jan.
Jan. So congratulations to that film. Nice to see a European one in there as well. And then Till Death Brings Us Together, also on 5 votes there. An animation this time, and it's a student film, but in the Judges Select Shorts. So very well done to this team who have produced a phenomenal first film. And this is about a ghostly wife who tries to bring her husband to the afterlife with her. Ooh.
Yes, I remember this film from the judging stages, and it did come up several times, so well done team for also participating in the festival and getting your own audience rallied up behind it.
Yeah,
really
that's
well
Anaya Sher, Madison Summers and Natalie Choi.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
So then moving on to our features programme, so we're going to start with the Trendsetter features. 25 viewers. Not bad. And 137 playthroughs from 9 countries. And this time we're touching different places within the world. We've got Fiji here as well, which we don't often see. We have Mexico, Canada, of course, and also the United States.
Amazing.
All right, so who do we have here?
So we've got very close. It's neck and neck voting because we haven't had many votes in yet, which is fine. You've still got 2 weeks to decide your 2 favourites. So we've got 3 films on 2 votes, but the one in the lead on 3, so that's how close it is on this programme, is I'm Sorry If I Took a Toll on You. This is a thriller feature from Canada, again. After her parents' death, newly orphaned Kath travels up north to her recently inherited lake house, where she meets Ryan, a likeable man happy to fill the void her parents left. But as a thriller, I'm guessing all is not as it seems. But you'll have to watch it to find the twists.
So then the other films that are currently joint, and they are on 2 votes, before you sneak in there. So we have 2022 Reasons Why I Don't Date is on 2 votes. Horseman is also on 2 votes, and The Piano Man, Johnny D'Angelo's, is on 2 votes as well. So again, it'll be interesting to be back here next Friday to see how this has all changed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So then we're moving on to our final programme, which is the Judges Select Features. So we've got 19 viewers from 7 countries, currently on 79 playthroughs. Let's see which film is currently in the lead.
Well, again, it's a very close competition so far. So we've got one film that we're shouting out here that is standing on its own in pole position, which is Volunteering on the Line, a UK documentary by father-son duo Mick and George Child, who have also been introducing themselves on the Network Hub, so do say hi to them. This is all about the preservation and heritage steam railway lines in the UK that say they need much more income and voluntary support in order to keep keep that culture going. So yeah, if that piques your interest, go and take a look, because clearly a lot of people are enjoying this doc.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to announce the other films that are joint there on 2 votes. So we have All In on 2 votes, The High Frontier, The Untold Story of Gerald K. O'Neill on 2 votes, and also The Price of Cheap on 2 votes.
Amazing.
Nice. Okay.
That's
so should we
Toronto.
just check that there are,
Yeah,
if
let's
there
have a
are
little
any
look.
questions from you guys? Wow. Lots going on here.
So Sam, to go back to my question, has said that it's film festivals as a whole you were talking about. So welcome to this crazy new world. I'm sure you are enjoying delving into everything that film festivals have to offer.
Amazing.
And Kevin, also, this is also your first festival. So it's fantastic. It's such a pleasure to have you. We screen a lot of new work, a lot of new emerging talent, and that's really one of our niches that we love working with. So yeah, it's a pleasure to have you.
And Paul has said that he's loved being and also being alive. So thank you for sharing your films there.
Fantastic.
And Richard James is also saying hello. Who else is here?
And Neil George.
And Neil George. Hi, welcome to the stream.
Adam Lasoya.
So we are now moving on to the New York LiftOff Film Festival 2021 winners
Dun, dun, dun.
announcement.
Yep.
Whew. So just to recap the prizes. So we have season award nominations. We have film screening in New York next year. And we also have the Audience Choice Award. So the Audience Choice Award is our YouTube roundtable discussion. It's a director's commentary, so we invite 4 of the audience's favourite films to join us on that channel, where we screen the films muted in the backgrounds whilst we dig deep into the conversations with the directors on how this film was made, find out a little bit about everything that went wrong in the production, get those juicy stories, as well as finding out what is next for the director or the producer or the team. It's a really great stream, and I love doing them just to find out more. And it also helps me in my own filmmaking career, learning the mistakes from others and all the successes as well.
Absolutely.
So that's the audience choice. Then we have the season award nominations, which we've already talked about. But there are a couple of films that have been nominated from the New York LiftOff Film Festival that now have a chance of winning one of these trophies. And it's heavier than it probably looks on there. And then, as I said, we also have a handful of films screening in New York, 2022, in Greenpoint, in Brooklyn. Lovely cinema space there. So let's find out who the winners are.
Well, yeah, let's start with the winners.
So these films that we're about to announce will be screening with us in New York next June 2022. So well done to Hinge by Gwendolyn Granger, a film from America. So Hinge is a short drama about Layla, an overworked artist in New York City who comes home to find herself locked out of the apartment. Her husband is home, so why is she still locked out? This is a fantastic use of a one location film. Really well done. The script is very gripping, and yeah, can't wait to be screening this next year. So well done, Gwendolyn.
Fantastic. And another winner.
So we have Galileo, which is directed by Ryan Gentile and Austin Qualls from USA as well. And this follows Alexander, a space-loving daydreamer who hopes to pass that love onto his son, Galileo. As he grows up, Galileo realizes he needs to break away from his father's hope to find his own path. But his path is closer to his father's dreams than he ever thought. Again, this is a wonderful story. The score on this film is just...
And just the production value
just the production value as well.
Very high.
If I walked into a cinema screening and saw this, I wouldn't blink an eyelid. It could be on Netflix. It could be on anywhere. It's really, really great. And then the final film that will be joining us in New York next year is Hello Sunshine. And this is directed by Joe Quint from the USA as well. So we've got 3 USA films, so really well done. Ros Pricciardo is more than a domestic violence and gun violence survivor. She is a warrior, despite of, or because of being thrown off a bridge by an abusive ex-boyfriend, the unsolved murder of her brother, and the suicide of her identical twin sister. She's able to channel her trauma into services by helping the often forgotten people of North Philadelphia. And this is a very, very, very heartwarming documentary about human nature and human kindness.
I mean, if that logline isn't enough to grip someone into that story, then I don't know what is.
So huge congratulations to those 3 filmmakers who will be joining us in New York next year. Shall we find out who is up for nomination?
Who might be picking up one of these in January? Let's take a look.
Off you go then.
So we have got In the Water Behind the Lens, a beautiful documentary, feature doc, directed by Johnny Gonzalez. And this is a film about water photographers and the dangers and challenges they face to get the shot seen in magazines and covers all over the world. And we love this. I mean...
But it's not just us that love this. This was a front runner in the audience round from start to finish.
I mean, it is incredible. And whenever I do see water shots, underwater shoots, anything like that, I do always think, how do these people go about it? And this tells you.
So well done, Johnny. You have been nominated for a LiftOff Season Awards for Best Documentary
Feature. Yeah.
Best Documentary Feature, yes.
Amazing. And then still Best Feature nomination, but this time in the live action narrative category, is the... Oh, I'm pointing this way. It's actually this way. Is The Imaginary State, directed by Alan Fisher from Sweden. This is a story that's inspired by true events. The film tells the story of a Chilean man who travels to Sweden searching for the answer to a crime that involves his family, and as he does so, he becomes a terrorist.
Again, the audience it was a top winner with the audience and with the jury, and it did it phenomenally well in the network round. So well done to our 2 season award nominations there. So then the final category and the final prize is our audience choice, which I'm very excited by. I cannot wait to be joined by these 4 filmmakers.
Live on this channel.
All right, so first we have A Man Cleans a Toilet, which is no surprise if you've been following this
phenomenal support over the month for this film.
I think it's one of the highest
that we've ever had.
Incredible. So really, really well done to Jennifer Hernandez with her film there, A Man Cleans a Toilet. And this is a film about siblings, Anna and Carlito, as they scramble to clean their home before their mother arrives with a new boyfriend. Well done. We can't wait to find out more about this story and how you came up with that title. That will be one of my first questions to ask. And then we have The Line, which is from New Zealand. And this is a film directed by Everett Marston. The Line is a dystopian drama set in a world where males and females are kept completely separate by a line, except for reproduction. Again, as with all of these films that we're about to mention, they had huge following, and really well done for rallying the troops and getting that many votes. All right, so the next film is My Hair, My Rules, which is directed by Ronald Hinton and Joel Amahadad from the USA. So again, we've mentioned this film quite a bit on the stream, and I just love the orange tones and the colours in the posters. Really well done there. 24-year-old Ronald Hinton can be spotted in a crowd with his signature afro. It's taken him years to love and grow his big luscious curls, but underneath them, he's hiding a receding hairline. So, yes, a great introduction there to that feature. And then the final film, do you want to take it away, Claire?
Is Thereafter, directed by Pierce Stephen from New York. A young woman, isolated by her fear of the inevitable, finds solace in an unlikely digital companion, forcing her to reevaluate her life, her relationships, and herself.
So there we have it. That's our winners for the New York LiftOff Film Festival 2021.
I'm just going to flick over to our chat room. Oh, we've got Rebecca here, the festival doctor. Hello.
Hi, Rebecca. How is Mexico? I hope you're still enjoying it out there.
And you're clearly having more sunshine than we are, so we're very jealous.
Absolutely.
So Rebecca's part of the Hello Sunshine team. So congratulations. What else has anyone seen any of these films we're talking about? Just people saying they've been enjoying these films. Yeah. Okay.
So, and then this last comment that has just come in by
by JG
SoCal 27. So exciting, and looking forward to meeting Rupert.
And visiting London. Amazing.
So this is Johnny Gonzalez with Behind the Lens. Amazing. Massive fan, so we cannot wait. And hopefully you will be here in London in January. Looking forward to that.
With a glass of bubbles in hand.
Or 2 or 3 or 4.
Four.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We just finally want to go over to the LiftOff Network Hub to talk about some of the other stuff that's happening in the LiftOff Network at the moment. And just as we have announced the New York winners, here are the New York script winners. There is a wonderful article here highlighting 4 screenwriters that the judges have marked as their favourite films. The article goes in depth into the story of each of the projects and also what they're looking to achieve after the festival circuit. If you enjoy this article, half of these screenwriters have also taken part in the New York LiftOff Screen Pitch, which can be found on the Hub. And it's a 2-minute elevator pitch about their projects, what they're looking for in order to take it to the next step. Most of them are looking for a producer. So if you're sitting here thinking, I'm a producer and I'm looking for my next project, go and check that out, because one of those projects might spark your interest and you can connect directly with the filmmaker on the Hub here.
We've had lots of interesting things going on. We've got lots of people posting about their specific films that are screening at the moment. But we've also got people asking lots of different questions, which people are jumping in on, which is always great to see. I was going to try and find a specific example, but there's loads. We've had people talking about finding agents. We've had people talking about how to get scripts optioned, all sorts. So if you've got any questions that you would like some fellow advice on from your contemporaries, just post away in here. Very easy. You just ask a question here, either sort of like or you can ask polls, all sorts of different things, and just type your question away and see what the responses are.
The most powerful tool on this website is that online feature, which is just below, just there. And this is all of the filmmakers that are currently online. If you can't find someone that you're looking for, you can search them by the members in the left-hand side.
You just go to here.
You just go there and search their name, and hopefully you can start a conversation and start connecting. So if you do resonate with someone else's work and you would like to either start a conversation or potentially get them on board for your next project, please do reach out on this platform and start those conversations. That's what this is all about.
And we've had some good success stories recently, which is so nice to hear. We've heard about people who have seen a film, they've loved it, wanted to know more, and so connected with them, which is, is what it's all about. So thank you to people who are doing that.
Exactly. And thank you to everyone who took part in the New York LiftOff Film Festival, who are currently taking part in the Toronto LiftOff Film Festival. It's been amazing to be with you on this journey, and for all of our winners, I look forward to those next steps and to look forward to seeing which films will be in the lead next Friday for our second Toronto Roundup.
We'll see you then.
Until then, we'll see you then, yeah. All right, bye-bye.